Let's do it.
Hello, everybody.
What's up, guys?
Happy Friday. Today is
Friday,
I'm gonna do the date. It's what is it? March.
Madness. No, what? 20th?
It is March Madness.
Yeah, 21st. March 21st.
March 21st. 10 o'clock. We just finished watching RJ's pick.
RJ, what did we watch today?
To Live and Die in LA.
But not the Tupac song.
No.
Here's a Tupac, right? Yeah.
That's
yeah,
a Tupac song?
Yeah, I want to say, yeah.
Probably based off the movie.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah.
Or
maybe the book.
he's
Maybe he's a huge fan of the book.
Big William Friedkin.
Yeah. He was going to call it the French Connection, but he thought it wouldn't make any sense for the crowd in LA at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't fit the hip hop scene.
But yeah, all right. So yeah, tonight we watched To Live and Die in LA. What's his name?
William Friedkin.
William Friedkin.
He was like more known as for being a screenplay guy. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure because he did the French Connection, I believe. Right?
He directed French Connection and he directed The Exorcist.
So this is the first one he wrote.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
first one he
Script
wrote
for.
and directed.
Interesting. I thought it was the opposite. I
But
heard
it
the
is
opposite
like
at first.
more technically, it's more of an adapted screenplay because it's based off a book. But still, I mean,
So
awesome.
apparently he has an uncredited writer's role or writer's credit. He's uncredited as a writer on the French Connection. So apparently he did do some writing on it, just didn't get credit.
it might have just
for
been
it.
like some small like rewrites and
Probably,
stuff. Like
yeah,
not enough to
spot.
get him like a whole credit. Yeah.
The first movie he wrote and directed was Cruising with Al Pacino.
Oh, okay. Haven't seen it, but heard great things. So okay, that's pretty cool.
No, this guy's a great director. Honestly, like his movies are very violent for the time too. I think.
Yeah.
For the 80s.
I still haven't seen The French Connection. I haven't seen Cruising. I haven't seen The Exorcist. And honestly, out of all those that I'm surprised I haven't seen, it's probably The Exorcist. Even though I don't like horror movies,
Right.
but it is like the most famous horror movie of all
I've
time.
seen that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly.
I have not. So.
Yeah. But yeah, I do want to watch it. I know we've been planning to watch that like every like October for the past like 4 years now or something. It just
Yeah.
never happens. We always end up watching something else.
We should do another April, October.
Oh, right,
April,
random month of the year where we watch horror movies.
Yeah. It's like the halfway point.
Yeah.
Almost, so.
This guy's all over the place with his movies.
Half-a-ween.
which I love.
Half-a-ween.
Half-a-ween.
I mean, April's coming up. Another April ween.
Yeah.
I think that's the one we did last year.
Is that what the one we did? Okay. I
Think
We
so.
did, yeah. I know it was April last month that we just decided to start watching all these horror movies.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
good
Dude, I
time.
mean, my memory's dog shit, but all right, for sure. I did just like Deep Blue Sea. There's a really good chance that's going to be my next pick.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, man, this movie, RJ, I got to say, you just watched this for the first time, right? Like not even that long ago?
Yeah, it was less than a week ago, probably.
Less than a week ago. Shit, okay. I was thinking like, oh, maybe it was like a few weeks ago or something.
No, yeah, it was less than a week ago.
I mean, if that doesn't say how much you like a movie where you just watch it again within like a week, maybe even just like the next week, bro, like it's pretty high praise, you know? That's all I'm saying. Not a lot of movies where I don't remember the last time I watched a movie where I was like, yeah, I'm going to watch this again like next week, you know, or whatever, or something like that.
Yeah, it's been on my mind ever since I watched it.
I feel like I'd want to watch it again just because I feel like for me personally, maybe I was just kind of high, but I felt like there was so much going on at certain points that I was losing track of like who was who and what was happening at certain points.
Oh, really?
So I would want to watch it again just to kind of like fully soak in the plot of this movie.
I think maybe it was because you were gardening because I don't know. I kept up with the movie pretty
Gardening.
well, honestly. Yeah, that's how the kids on TikTok call it nowadays.
Call
It's
what?
just,
I mean,
like getting
being
high,
ADD.
like smoking weed, gardening.
Okay.
RJ's like, yeah, I'm gonna take that.
I've been doing some gardening myself. So.
You don't have to use code for smoking weed anymore, dude. It's legal. You can just
I know.
tell the
Yeah.
judge, yeah, I'm going to smoke some weed.
Yeah, it's just like I think it's like the whole like because you get either demonetized or your shit gets taken down. So they just it's like, you know, instead of saying kill or whatever, they say unalive. You know, it's
Right.
just shit like that. It's code. But yeah, so I gotta say, RJ, this movie fucks, bro. Like it was fucking on all cylinders, and I'm talking about like at least a V8, bro. Like this, yeah, dude, this movie was fucking awesome. But I think to me, like, I'm pretty like biased in these types of movies. Like, bro, give me a good cop, like kind of cop, almost like thriller. Give me a villain that I like love to see every time he shows up on screen. Give me an awesome car chase. And then also give me Wang Chung, bro. that was the cherry on top of this awesome Sunday of a fucking film, bro.
Yeah, the music was composed by 80s new wave band Wang Chung.
Wang Chung. I want to know more about how they like approach Wang Chung to do this movie. Like they listen to that dance album, and they're like, these are the guys. Like, this is the guy these are the guys who are gonna score my next movie.
Definitely a wild decision, because like French Connection didn't have a whole lot of new wave in it from what I remember or anything.
For some reason, I think like I haven't seen French Connection, but I think there's either like almost like no music in it.
Let's say I don't remember there being.
There might be like
much.
drums or something, or
like very like minimal
during the
like,
car chase scene
yeah.
with the train. I forget the.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen it, but I feel like if there's either like no music or the music is very subtle, and it's definitely not your typical like action music thriller kind of thing. But
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I can't really say anything about it. That needs to go on the list. So I gotta watch it.
Yeah, I felt like the music was a choice. Like I just felt like
a choice.
It was a choice. It was a choice.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, isn't it always?
It was a choice. It wasn't a choice, but it was a choice.
Yeah.
But I just felt like this movie is so gritty and so like dirty and so like good guys becoming bad guys, and this like it's sleazy, and then you have this like kind of like fun new wave music playing during these like scenes. I don't know. I just like felt like there should have been more like sexy sax or something.
I will agree with you that this movie was definitely missing some saxophone. I think the saxophone could have really I don't know, man. I don't want to say like emphasize the scene because that doesn't sound right, but bro, give me a sex scene with some fucking saxophone in the background, and then you see the LA like skyline in the back or something, or like the hills. Boom, there you go. You got an incredible scene right there. But
there was a lot of really good shots of like the LA, like
absolutely,
not skyline,
man,
but kind of like just like I don't know, just
it's like
LA.
blood red at one point.
I felt like you saw like a little bit of the skyline, but like what I was mostly talking about was like like that girl's house. It seemed to be kind of like on a hill, and I felt like that's what you were really saying. It was like hills.
Mm-hmm, yeah,
like it was probably like the Hollywood Hills or whatever.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was like Mulholland Drive or something.
Yeah. I would think it's like somewhere around the Hollywood Hills or something. Because I don't think you even mentioned like one part like, oh, I have a friend in Hollywood. Do you know him or whatever? So.
What did Donald Duck? He said.
Oh, is that what he said? Oh, I didn't even catch the name he said, honestly.
Yeah. That was a pretty good scene when they were pretending to be. We're getting.
Yeah, one was like a doctor, one was like whatever. Yeah, but I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, man. This. I was trying to like really look out for like the cinematography in the scene, and I just remember that I thought there was like some really cool like exterior shots of like the city and stuff.
Yeah.
Which, if you got LA in the title, bro, you have to have like the sickest exterior shots of the city. Like it's so cool. Like there's so many iconic like locations. But
I thought the cinematography of the chase scene, there was like I might be rushing here, but
yeah,
the best.
We don't got to talk about anything in order, obviously. Yeah. But all right,
like,
chase scene.
That's probably the best chase scene in any movie. Like people talk about French Connection being the best chase scene out of any movie, and I think this one's better.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
I agree. Yeah, because the one in French Connection was my favorite until I saw this one.
Oh wow. Okay.
French Connection's more realistic, I guess, because it's like he's actually on a street with real people. That's what it feels like. In this movie, it's more Hollywood and big with this chase scene.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like a scene where there's like you can tell there's like a crane next to the car, like following it, and then it's like on the lower part of the freeway. And then like the crane goes up in like one shot, and then you see like the top part of the freeway.
Oh, okay.
And you see the other car driving on the overpass, like coming down.
Yeah, and then that crane like almost like goes on the road and like just stops in an intersection. It's like, how the fuck did they do that?
Yeah.
That was a fucking awesome shot.
Shit. Okay, gotcha. See, now I wish I saw the French Connection so I can like compare the chase. I'm just gonna have to take your guys' word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lots of cranes in this movie.
Where does the French Connection take place?
New York.
France. Just kidding. Yeah, New York.
You know, it's so funny because I heard
New
French
York.
Connection and I was thinking like, oh, it might be France, but I was like, nah, you know what? No, it's not, because I remember like there's like a whole train chase, I guess, like it's an elevated platform train.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, I know that's not France.
Dude, yeah,
So
it
good.
reminds you like of like GTA 3 or GTA
GTA 4. There's a train chase in GTA 4 that I remember.
Okay.
vividly.
Are you chasing the train as you're driving?
Yeah.
Okay, that's almost
Yeah, because
exactly
you're like
like
chasing a
French
guy,
Connection.
and then he gets. I think he literally gets off, and then he goes to like the elevated platform. So you still chase him while you're on the ground, and he's in the train.
And you can't lose him, or else you lose the mission.
Bro, I remember. I don't even think I beat that mission, to be honest. I think
Wow.
that's when I stopped playing because I couldn't fucking beat that. I just got frustrated.
Because they start driving through like the tunnels and stuff, and you have to like memorize like where the train's coming from, and then you get hit by the train. And it's like,
I hated that mission. And then like I remember when I wanted to go back to it, I think I couldn't because I think my save file got deleted at that point or something. And I was like, oh, bro, I don't want to start GTA 4 all over again at that. Yeah. So, but I do remember that that chain that's
Yeah.
GTA might owe a lot to this movie.
it probably
Or this
wasn't.
director.
It probably was an homage to it, honestly.
Yeah, no,
I
honestly.
really. Yeah, I mean, GTA 4 is like obviously set in New York. I
Mhm.
mean, it's called. They don't call it New York. They call it.
Liberty City.
It is Liberty City, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, I could definitely see that. But yeah, man, dude, that chase sequence. Yeah, dude, that shit was awesome. And then it obviously just kind of starts making me think about like other chase sequences I've seen over the years. And I mean, there's always cool ones and there's really fun ones, but man, chase sequences, like again, just because it's all like CGI nowadays, it's just like, it's really just not that enjoyable. Like, or you have to do some really wild shit to make it interesting. But the fact that it's just like, bro, I feel like they really just did this like on an LA freeway.
Yeah.
They're like, bro, we need so many stuntmen and so many stunt cars, and like, you know, they're all gonna crash or whatever. And it's gonna be expensive, but it's gonna be worth it. And I thought it was worth everybody.
Definitely. Yeah, they went all out with the chase scenes and the fucking stunt people too. Like there was a lot of moves these actors were making. I wasn't sure if it's the actual actors or the stunt people, but like one guy like jumped on the fucking like, you know, when you're on the like an escalator and you have like the arm like thing.
Yeah.
Like the rail.
you're talking about
the
when
rail
he,
that goes. He like
yeah,
jumps on the rail and like leaps. He like strides on it for 4 or 5 steps.
It's like the airport moving sidewalk things.
Yeah,
because he's like chasing him through the airport and he's like, whatever. I guess that's a shortcut technically. Is just jumping on the rail, but yeah, that was cool.
He just jumps on it and just fucking like. I thought that was very impressive. Like nobody says like.
The movie basically starts off with like a base jumping scene too. Or I mean, that's like very. Is that the very beginning of the movie, or it's like basically?
No, it starts with like a jihadi like terrorist guy.
Oh right, you're
who
right.
like blows up
It's
or something.
All right, yeah, you're right.
Yells death to USA and Israel, and then he gets blown up.
Yeah, I like how he has like legit what looks like just like sticks of dynamite
Right, yeah,
like wrapped around him. Like really? And then also, what was his plan exactly? Like,
Death to America.
Well, they are because they all work on their Secret Service.
Right,
agents.
right,
So
yeah.
I'm assuming the president was in town or something like that and staying at that hotel, and that's why they were all at the hotel. You saw the very first scene is actually that you see the president. I forgot what the presidential car is called.
The motorcade.
The motorcade. There you go.
Motorcade, yeah.
You see the motorcade like pulling up into the hotel that
Right,
all
yeah.
this happens at.
Yeah, I guess I just wanted to know more like what his plan was, because like he I feel like we just see him immediately bail. Like we just see him like down the hall and he just like crosses really quickly, and whatever, he hears like the train go down and that's like suspicious enough. But then once he gets to the roof, he's like, "Death to America," and I'm like, is there really a point in blowing yourself up on the roof? Like he's like,
well,
what?
he was tying himself to like a pipe on the roof, so I'm assuming he was gonna like rappel down and like maybe
like
blow himself up
like outside the window.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I thought he was like, I guess I missed the part where he was like tying himself off or whatever, because obviously like he gets thrown off.
Yeah,
but he's
but
already
he like ties up a rope on the pipe or something as Chance is like approaching him.
Yeah,
and he's like, "Hey you, hey fucko," or whatever he says.
Yeah. Man, dude, seeing old school terrorists like that takes me back, bro. I feel like we don't really see shit like that anymore.
The Iran-Contra days.
Yeah. But this movie was 85, right?
Yeah.
85, I believe. Yeah, it came out in November of 85.
Yeah.
Like the 80 like Back to the Future has like those like terrorists.
Right.
That,
you said they were trying to steal the.
They try to steal a DeLorean or whatever. Like it's when Doc is first trying to drive it, and then the reason that Marty drives it away and goes back to the future is because the terrorists come out and start chasing him, and he like is driving away from him.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is like a kind of weird part of Back to the Future, but yeah, 80s movies are filled with anti like.
There's always
Muslim.
there's always someone where we have to like. They have to be the villain, like this country of origin or whatever. Like in the 80s, I thought it was mostly just like Russians, obviously, because of the Cold War or whatever. Or like late 70s, like the 80s, like it was mostly the Russians. Yeah, like Russians were always the bad guys, basically. And then obviously more like in the 2000s, early 2000s, that's when we kind of started, or mid 2000s, that's when like every like bad guy was like Middle Eastern or something like that.
80s.
Yeah, it really started in the 80s. Probably in the 70s, late 70s, honestly.
Yeah, during the Iran hostage crisis.
Red Dawn, bro. Shit, like Red Dawn, dude. Fucking Soviets, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, have you guys seen the original Red Dawn yet?
No.
Dude, that movie fucks, bro. like you guys gotta watch that movie, man. It's actually really awesome.
I've heard good things.
Definitely, and also makes you feel super patriotic.
Hell yeah,
end,
dude.
man. Yeah,
Let's watch it on the 4th of July.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. But all right, man. So yeah, To Live and Die in LA. Okay, Chance. What's his name? Or the guy that plays him?
William Petersen.
William Petersen.
Yeah,
okay.
he's from CSI.
Okay, there's too many Williams in this movie. There's William Petersen. There's Willem Dafoe. Who, fun fact, his real name is William.
Right.
But he started going by Willem because there was too many actors named William. So he wanted to stand out with his name. Which I'm like, you know what? Fair, honestly. Like that makes sense.
And then director William Friedkin.
And then William Friedkin, exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean. Too many Williams.
Okay, yeah, but Richard Chance in To Live and Die in LA, he's played by William Petersen, who was in CSI for like 10 seasons.
You're right. I looked that up. He was like the main character in that show.
Yeah, in the original.
Yeah. I forgot Ted Danson is a main character in that show too.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
CSI?
Yeah. Bro, Ted Danson is like on a generational run with this whole like, I gotta be in a hit TV show every decade of my career.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
he's the king of TV.
Yeah, he really is.
He was in Curb and that other show, the Happy Place or whatever.
The Good Place.
The Good Place.
Yeah.
That, I mean, obviously Cheers, you know, in the 80s.
Becker.
Well, he's in those two at the same time.
Becker.
Curb and A Good Place.
Yeah, he's
simultaneous.
He's always doing something. He's always on a big hit TV show somehow.
Right.
Pretty consistently.
He should have been in this movie.
That'd have been good.
Hell yeah. But yeah, man, this so him and then his so movie starts off. We didn't even talk about the fucking synopsis of the movie. RJ, this was your pick. Synopsisize this movie, please.
Okay, so if I'm gonna like chop it up real quick, it's about Willem Dafoe, who is a counterfeiter in LA, obviously.
The best.
Yeah. It seems to be the best around. And William Petersen is a Secret Service agent who works in like the money. I don't know what the word I'm thinking of right now.
The Secret Service, literally all they do
counterfeit
is
protection shit.
No, yeah, they do counterfeiting and protecting the president, and they also protect diplomats and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. But I really thought that's all they did was like basically like actual protection service for like the president, other like members of the cabinet probably, and then like diplomats and stuff. Like I had no idea they did like counterfeit stuff because I always thought counterfeit was like FBI territory typically.
Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah.
But for some reason, someone decided they'd do the money too.
Yeah. Watch it actually. I was about to say, watch it actually be like the Treasury Department has like an actual like kind of like investigative police force, but like, yeah, but that's not as sexy as like the Secret Service or that.
Secret Service, bro.
No one wants to say Department of Treasury, like freeze. No one's doing that. But yeah. Oh, sorry. So I interrupted your
You're good, man.
your synopsis.
Yeah, so Willem Dafoe's a counterfeiter. Well, William Petersen is a Secret Service agent. And I don't know. It's almost like a game of cat and mouse, but not really. No,
not really, because like he was not eluding them.
Right?
All.
Yeah. Because I guess Willem Dafoe didn't know that he was being investigated or by these guys.
Yeah, he wasn't hiding by any means. You know, he even says that he's just like, I'm a really easy person to find. He's like, I'm either at this gym or like my studio or whatever.
Why do you think the cop like hated the counterfeiting so much? Like what made him want to catch Willem Dafoe's character so badly, do you think?
Killing,
because he was obsessed.
Well, he killed his partner at the beginning of the movie. Yeah, he killed.
That really has to be it. Honestly, I think it's just killing his partner. Honestly, which was bro. Like, okay. Oh wait, sorry. Are you done with your?
I mean, I just did a quick synopsis. We didn't go over like the whole plot of it.
Yeah, I guess like the only thing I would really add is just like our Secret Service agent, like he basically vows vengeance after our counterfeiter murders his partner,
right?
Who was literally about to retire. Which, oh my god, dude, it brings back or not brings back, because at that time it was super popular to have that trope where like any police officer who's about to retire is gonna get murdered, like in the movie, bro. Like, it's so unsafe to be the cop that says he's gonna retire or something, you know. And then like, okay, so we're watching Psych. Like, I was dying in that one episode where I think it was the bounty hunting episode or whatever. And Gus was like, no, I'm done with this. Like, I'm retiring. And then like John just like ducks real fast. He's like, stop doing that. But yeah, like I love that like kind of trope where it's like that. And being the slut in a horror movie, you're just like guaranteed to die in the movie. Guaranteed it, bro. Like 9 out of 10 times.
The slut or the black guy?
Yeah, exactly.
Sluts and black guys have bad days in horror movies.
That's why the slut was also never a black girl, because it's too on the nose. Like, it's too much. It's a hat on a hat. You can't really be doing that. Yeah, so when he's like, oh, I'm retiring, so I didn't know about that. Like, he vows vengeance on, the person who killed his partner. So when he's like, I'm retiring, he's not gonna make it. I was kind of upset about the whole not him dying, but like kind of how and when it happens, because I mean it's the next day, whatever. Obviously they were like getting ready for the bus, but he shows up like I think it's like 5 or 7 hours before the rest of them do, and he was like he went to investigate this like warehouse that's like in the middle of nowhere with no backup whatsoever. And I'm like, oh, this dude's just like asking to get killed, dude.
Right, yeah. Well, that's why if you were paying attention to the time signatures at the bottom that it kept showing, it was actually 2 days later that they showed up.
Oh, it was 2 days?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I didn't even notice that. I was like, that's the time and not the day.
Right, it was 2 days. Yeah,
because the math watching this movie?
Yeah.
No, because he was just investigating the plant. And then I guess the rest of the squad kind of went looking for him because he just went missing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's been 2 days. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know. But I also kind of just pissed off. I was like, bro, where's your backup, man? Like, I know like this dude's not exactly like maybe like a deadly person or whatever, but
there's a few moments.
He was asking to get murked, dude. Honestly.
Well, like the day before when he was the 2 partners were talking after hanging out at the bar. He says like, "Oh, why are we both gonna investigate the same lead? Like, I'm just gonna make the most of my time, my last few days. Like, why investigate the same lead? You do your thing, and when I make the bust, I would let you know."
Okay. Still, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just my own personal gripe with it. Where I was like,
I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you. I don't think he should have been there alone, but. I mean, they did address it in the movie. Like he did say like the day before that's what that was gonna happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's a few parts where they could have had a few like way more backup and they didn't. Like when he's transporting that prisoner or whatever. What's his name?
John Turturro's character.
Yeah,
John Turturro's character.
They kept calling him Cody.
Yeah, his last name was like Cody.
Yeah, Carl Cody.
Carl Cody.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, his boss is like, yeah, you can't lose him. Like, if you lose him, it's your ass on the line.
Yeah,
like that shit.
he's just like, I will make sure you get embarrassed in open court. Like, you have to admit that you lost him or something like that.
And so like, as he has this prisoner in his person, he has no other person with him. I feel like that's like Police 101 is that. Especially if you're transporting a fucking prisoner.
You don't just have like one person escorting a prisoner.
Yeah, you saw Luigi Mangione with his fucking like posse behind him.
Yeah, see, but that's because he killed the CEO.
That's true.
This dude just had like $40,000 in fake bills or whatever. But yeah, John Turturro, man. So wait, when was Do the Right Thing?
Late 80s, like 88.
So this was before that.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? Okay, gotcha. So this is easily probably like one of the earliest things he's done.
Yeah,
especially because his name was like in the opening credits. Like,
yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. I know he had like a super small role in Raging Bull.
Oh, okay.
But I think it was only like a few lines, honestly. Okay. But he was in it.
Yeah. I mean, John Turturro on this was pretty like important to the plot. Like,
you said, he had his name was in the opening credits, so that's.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny because like when the movie opened up, RJ is like, two of my favorite one of my favorite. Yeah, he's like, two of my favorite actors are in this movie, and I was like, John Goodman. He's like, okay, that is one of my favorites, but no, it's not him. And then I was like, damn, who else is it? And I was like, John Turturro. He's like, yes. I was like, hell yeah. And then your third, I already forgot who your third was.
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe. Duh. Right. Yeah. Okay.
He's everyone's favorite actor.
Yeah. He's an actor's actor, bro.
The man can do everything.
Yeah. The man was Green Goblin.
That's how we've all been familiarized with Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin.
Yeah.
I would say.
Funny thing
For
is,
an entire generation it is though. Like he really was like one of the first like real big movie or like comic book movie villains, I guess. But
the funny thing is, like, I did watch like the first two Spider-Man movies when I was a kid.
Right.
But I don't remember him as like the Green Goblin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just because I was the only person I like remember from those movies as a kid are Tobey Maguire and then
James Franco.
No, actually, Kirsten Dunst.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because those are the only two people from that time that I recognize. It wasn't until like years later that I found out who James Franco was, and then he was the guy from Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Same thing with Willem Dafoe.
Okay.
But I was introduced to Willem Dafoe like with name in Boondock Saints.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Yeah. See, because
that's a great performance.
Yeah. My earliest memories of Willem Dafoe are literally Green Goblin and Boondock Saints.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like those are the top two things that you typically think of. Now, like he's done so much. There's other things, but that's where my memory goes first with those two movies. Mm-hmm. But RJ, you forgot somebody super important in the first Spider-Man. Macho Man Randy Savage.
Well, yeah, of course.
Honestly, I thought that's who you were going to say.
Bonesaw McGraw.
Yeah, I honestly thought that's who you were going to say before you said Kristen Dunst. I was like, he's going to say fucking Macho Man.
No, yeah, of course, Macho Man.
But, freaking, John Turturro, he was good in this movie. Like, I don't think he had, like, a lot of moments to really, like, show his, like, acting skills or anything, but... You know, he's always a good, solid actor.
This is kind of a normal supporting role. He didn't really stand out too much. Like, I don't even really know who John Turturro is, to be honest.
Oh, really?
I know I've heard his name, but I know he's in this.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we've showed
he's the Jesus in Big Lebowski.
Okay, yeah. There you go.
Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou? He's one of the convicts.
Yeah.
Don't Mess with the Zohan. He's like the terrorist that he tried to take down in the movie.
Yeah, his rival.
Yeah.
John Turturro.
I mean, he's done a lot. If you watch the Transformers movie, he's the agent of the Sector 7 or whatever. I love it. Freaking Transformers. But yeah, man. So this movie though, I gotta say, probably I gotta watch more Willem Dafoe movies. But I loved his performance in this movie. Man. Like he's such a good villain, and like the way he's like, I mean, you would never think like a counterfeiter really being a very, I don't know, man. Something about a counterfeiter isn't like typically that interesting. But
you think they're a nerd or something? Like
you think of a nerd,
like Steve Wozniak or some shit.
Well, this dude's a fucking like artist. also.
Yeah.
Like he
That's where,
paints and all this other
yeah,
shit.
and that's made so much sense that he got into counterfeiting.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the man knows how to work with like paper, paints, inks, blah blah blah.
Right, yeah.
Like it just made so much sense. So I feel like there's honestly, and again, like this is one thing that I always think makes a really good movie is like you introduce a character and we learn a bit about him, obviously, but you make me want to learn more about that character. Like I would love to see almost like an origin story of him. Like how did he go from painter to counterfeiter? Like how did he go from artist to counterfeiter? I think that would be like I feel like there's such an interesting story there. Like there's something there. Like they could easily do something with that.
Born in LA, the To Live and Die in LA prequel.
Yeah, I just want to say Willem Dafoe did nothing wrong in this movie. All right, all he did was just go against the Federal Reserve, print some $20 bills, and he didn't like.
That's really why they went after him so hard because. Yeah, bro, the Federal Reserve's not fucking around.
Yeah,
like, if there's anything in our like state that we should be terrified of, it's the IRS and the Federal Reserve.
I don't think he even killed anybody in this movie, did he? Willem Dafoe?
He himself. I know he shot a couple people, but I don't think any of them.
Yeah, good guy. Good guy in my book.
Yeah, because I mean, the federal agent at the beginning got killed by his partner, his like henchman or whatever.
Yeah,
right.
He shoots the one like black guy that he hires to kill Carl Cody in jail.
And that's just tying up loose ends, all right?
But he doesn't
even kill him.
He doesn't even kill him, or well, maybe not. He gets his money.
Well, we don't
from
see
him.
it. We don't see it.
Yeah,
so
he gets his money back.
So we can't make that determination.
He kills the like lawyer guy, who sets up Carl Cody.
And he wasn't even gonna kill him. He was just like, he's like, give me back the money and we're square.
And we're friends again.
And we're friends again. Yeah, like, you know what? Good guy. Yeah, like I completely changed my perspective on this movie.
Damn. I know, in the
he's good to his woman. He's very good to his woman.
He is.
He is actually.
Yeah, he's a good boyfriend.
And you know what? The Secret Service agent is actually a fucking asshole.
He does go bad.
He goes against the books. Like he breaks so many regulations trying to get
spoiler alert, guys. They get a fucking federal agent killed.
Yes.
And like later on, they get an actual fucking federal agent killed. Yeah, but I also do blame the other federal agents for that because they're the ones who end up being the one who shot Agent Ling, whatever. I don't remember his name.
And that
Ling was his like a fake identity, but I can't remember
Wing
what
Chun.
it was. Yeah, that was
Agent Wing Chun.
Yeah, let's just call him that.
Yeah, he got killed by his own. Like,
he got killed by his own guys.
And here's my question: where was that federal agent's gun? Why didn't he have a gun at all? Like even on the airport, if you're a federal agent, I feel like you probably are able to carry a gun on an airplane. So how come he wasn't?
Yeah,
like,
well, it was a train station.
Yeah, it was a train station.
Yeah.
But yeah,
but
still,
he wasn't even supposed to do that. Like
better.
he was just supposed to like drop off like the suitcase or whatever, then exchange it for diamonds.
Yeah, I think it was just. I don't know. Maybe
he just started punching him because he had nothing.
Yeah, maybe just when he was supposed to do his money to diamond or gold exchange, whatever he was supposed to do. It was, I don't know. Maybe he gets pat down. Or something.
Yeah,
but you saw all those federal agents that were tracking him.
Bro,
and stuff.
there was so many. Dude.
He should have been in good hands.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
It's funny because it really became a battle between Secret Service and
the FBI.
Yeah. And then and the crazy thing is because obviously they were basically our cops, our protagonists, they were basically doing a stick up, but they're fucking cops, so they can't really be doing that.
Yeah.
So if at any point one of them identified each other as a police officer, it would have just ended right there. But they couldn't, so.
They were going against the books, dude.
Yeah,
they were bad.
It made a lot of sense. But
they were bad cops.
Dude. Yeah. I thought something was super fishy because I was like, all right, there's one car tailing them. Okay, there's two cars tailing them. And all of a sudden, they're coming from every angle in the canal.
Yeah, dude, it was when you saw the guy actually standing in the canal, shooting at him, and then you see the other cars coming against them, from the other way. on the canal.
There's guys in the overpass, like
Yeah.
Bro, they
waiting
were
there
literally
to shoot
coming
at
from
him.
like every angle, bro. And then that's when I was like, oh, okay, these aren't just diamond thieves or whatever. Like, there's no way they're. Okay, like I get it, $50,000 a lot, especially in '85. That's probably like $250,000. I don't know, whatever. But I'm like, there's no way they're gonna go through all this trouble for $50,000. Like, there's something else here.
Well, they kidnapped a federal agent.
No, I know,
too.
but what I'm saying is like, well, at that time we didn't know,
Oh, right.
Yeah,
True,
I'm saying
true.
like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
we thought it was just like diamond thieves going after him, because obviously
Right,
we
yeah,
find
yeah.
out. I was just like, there's no way they're going through this much trouble for $50,000. That's when I was like, nah, there's something else here. So when the reveal came that it turns out he is a federal agent, I was like, I knew it. Like there's no way this is just fucking diamond thieves.
Yeah, I remember that caught me so off guard when I saw it. I was like, oh my God. Like, I knew something was up by how
Yeah.
many people were tailing him.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, I did not expect
Bro,
that.
that would have been like the whole diamond smuggling ring, bro. Like that would have been their whole organization, you know. If that was like, if it really was just the diamond thieves. But yeah, I knew something was up. But the reveal still hit pretty hard because you can see it in their faces that they did this one super illegal thing to try to catch our counterfeiter. And in the process, they got a fucking federal agent killed.
Yeah, they stole real money from a federal agent to buy counterfeit money from a counterfeiter
Right.
Without like their boss even like
without their boss like really knowing
so
about
they're
it.
basically not even like they're like breaking the law at that point.
I was like, bro, like Robert Downey Sr. So Robert Downey Sr. is in this movie. He's like the police chief or whatever, or the head of detectives, whatever. And I hate it because, like, again, like this movie is very like every cop trope you can almost think of, like it's part of it. Except like whatever, we haven't heard that any of the cops have like multiple divorces and whatever. But point is, when he's like we got him, like we just need $30,000 to set up this sting, and like we can't go past 10 or whatever, and I'm like, bro, like this dude is connected to a murder of a federal agent. You've been after him for like over 10 years or whatever at this fucking point. You can't pretend you can't just borrow $30,000. Are you fucking kidding me? I was like, such a stupid like little like obstacle that they need to go over. But I was so mad at that. I was just like, your other federal agent would still be alive. You just lent him the $30,000.
Yeah, it would have worked too.
Bro.
If he just got the $30,000 from his boss, it probably like just would have given it to Willem Dafoe's character, and just it probably would have been a lot simpler at that point.
Would have made things so much easier, and then we would have an Asian federal agent still alive. But
Yeah.
whatever. And they also ruined the diamond smuggling operation. So
Yeah, whatever was gonna go down there. Oh God.
Hey, Willem Dafoe's character is probably like the peak of this movie. It's one of the
absolutely, man.
most takeaway things.
Dude, he is badass, man.
Mm-hmm.
I really I don't know why, but like, because I haven't seen Willem Dafoe in like his younger stuff. Like this is the youngest I've ever seen him in 1985. Because I haven't seen Platoon yet. So, but I've seen like screenshots. But I remember thinking like, I don't know, man. He's almost weirdly like, he's clearly a man, but kind of androgynous at the same time. Like he has a very like defined and broad jawline, but he also has like cheekbones, like very like high cheekbones, and it kind of just reminds me of a girl.
He's a strange looking man.
Yeah.
Aaron, are you the one who told me the story about like he was on the bus or the subway one time and he was like,
I think it was me that told you that. Yeah, he was on a subway one time, and he was telling his story. First of all, and he was like, when I found out I had a very distinct face was when I was on the New York subway, and I overheard someone say, "Yeah, it has to be that motherfucker. Nobody else looks like him."
he's very unique looking.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's very true. It's very true. Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, he's clearly a man, but there's also like an androgynous kind of look to him in this movie, and then. But also, like, I mean, I still thought he was a man because when we kind of not first get introduced to him, but when he goes and sees his girlfriend at like the dance studio or whatever, I thought he was making out with a guy. So I was just like, oh, damn, he was playing gay before it was like cool, you know?
Right.
Because, dude, like, I was thinking, like, okay, this is 1985. If we have one of our main characters straight up, like, tonguing another dude on the big screen, people in the theater would have been like, oh, what the fuck is this shit, you know?
We're
like,
gonna get AIDS watching this.
Yeah. Like, it would have been hella controversial, but then I realized, like, oh, wait, never mind, that's a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the makeup
Yeah.
and the hair. But yeah, I love the way they introduce Willem Dafoe's character so fucking much in this movie because I don't think he really says anything. I think it's just this like really awesome sequence of him making these counterfeit bills that goes on for about like 3 or 4 minutes. And that's like a really great part of the movie. It's just so
yeah, seeing the actual process of
yeah.
it, yeah, and like how much work goes into actually making counterfeit bills.
And you can see that he's just a fucking master at it.
Yeah.
Like you can just see how good he is at doing this.
Bro,
Well, I think the first time you actually see him right before that is he's like looking at one of his paintings and then
Yes.
he hangs it up outside his house. Like he like staples it to the side of his wall and then he lights it on fire and he just stares at it.
Which it becomes kind of a foreshadowing later on a little bit. Lighting on fire. He likes to light things on fire, but then at the end, you know,
yeah.
he gets on fire.
Yeah, there's something about oh yeah, we hear references to him setting his work on fire multiple times because obviously there's the end, but when they're like chasing down their leads to find out where he's staying at or whatever, there's the guy in like not the wheel. I don't know if it was like a wheelchair, or like kind of like that electric,
motorized.
yeah, motorized kind of like wheelchair scooter thingy. He tells him like, "Oh, do you have any of his paintings?" And it's just like burns them. Like he said something about like he sets them on fire. Like at some point, like he had a few still, but he just set them on fire. Yeah. So, dude, I'm telling you, man, that like that whole thing about like that he's like a very talented artist. I want to know more about his origin story. Like, I want to see the transition from some dude who's just trying to make it as an artist in LA to a master counterfeiter. I want to know. And I also thought about the whole like counterfeiting process where obviously like our bills over the years just get more and more complicated to make,
right?
You know? So I was thinking like obviously like as technology grows, they do all these things to make it harder to counterfeit, but also as technology grows, they make it easier to counterfeit stuff. So it's kind of
it's hacking in general a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just like I guess
the
like,
security gets better, but then they learn how to work around that better security. So then the hackers get better, like trying to beat the better security. Yeah,
exactly. So I think he's definitely one of the more interesting villains I've seen in a very long time. Willem Dafoe, he's just such a good villain. But
he was in Speed 2 probably around this time. He was probably in it before this movie, I want to say.
I didn't see Speed 2. So
it's supposed to be terrible and people make fun of his performance, but like
oh really?
I think Speed 2 or Speed 3 or 4. It's one of the Speeds. Willem Dafoe, yeah, he's like the bad guy in it. Like Speed 2.
I doubt he did Speed 3 or 4.
Like Speed, like, oh, you can't drop under 60
yeah,
miles.
Yeah, you can't have the car go.
That
like,
would have been
slow.
way after all this. He was in Speed 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speed 2.
Oh, okay.
That was in 97.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I totally thought those were 80s movies for some reason.
No.
Huh?
I know the first one
I
was
love
like
those movies.
95 or something.
Yeah, I was
like
about to say, I know the first one came out in the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no way.
My timeline is off with that. But yeah, no, people hated him in that movie, but he's actually supposed to be pretty good. Like it's a mixed opinion because he's so over the top with it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
This is the the earliest like film credit that I recognize. I don't recognize any of these other movies like beforehand. Heaven's Gate, The Loveless, The Hunger.
Gate I've heard of.
But that's an uncredited role, so it's probably like even super.
Yeah,
like,
he's not
small.
even like in it, or like not really. Anyways.
Yeah, Streets of Fire, and then Roadhouse 66.
Okay.
But yeah, then To Live and Die in L.A., and then Platoon. Yeah, the couple movies later, it's Last Temptation of Christ and Mississippi Burning. He's in Born in the 4th of July.
Oh, okay. Crybaby.
He cameo role on Crybaby,
cameo,
but
okay.
Wild at Heart.
Bobby Peru.
Bobby Peru. That was a great.
That's what I'm talking about.
Another great role of his. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, a great villain, dude. He just really knows how to do it.
Yeah, I'm really not
Great villain.
too familiar with his 90s stuff.
Did you ever play a hero? I guess in the Boondock Saints, he's the antagonist, but he's not really like a bad guy. He's just like the agent trying to take him down.
Right, because they end up like kind of working together.
Yeah.
American Psycho. He's the FBI agent. Like, I think it's a FBI agent.
Kimball.
Don Kimball.
Maybe.
But I don't know if he's FBI or if he's just like a detective. But he's like the police that's like kind of investigating Patrick Bateman.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the antagonist or the protagonist because the main character is supposed to be the antagonist.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, he is our protagonist, but he's obviously a villain or whatever. Yeah. Or, I mean, technically, we don't even know if he did any of the things.
Right. True.
Yeah.
And then
he could just be a psychopath.
You didn't recognize any of the '90s stuff at all?
No, like I don't really recognize too much. I mean, I haven't seen any of it. Like I recognize was
Clear
it
and Present Danger? I know that's a really popular one.
Right, clear, but I've never seen it. The English Patient I've heard of, which I've never seen. Basquiat, whatever. John. It's about the artist John Michael.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce
Draws the crowns.
Right, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
But he has a cameo role in that. Yeah, and then it's not until '99 with Boondock Saints, and then 2000 American Psycho, and then the Spider-Man movies. Yeah. He was the voice of Gil in Finding Nemo.
Hey, that's right. Yeah.
Which one was Gil?
He's the one with like the scar on his face.
They're in the aquarium.
In the aquarium.
Right. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Once Upon a Time in Mexico. The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
I don't watch that.
I don't remember him being in that.
He's the German guy, Klaus.
Okay.
He's like the only part I remember about that movie.
Oh, really? And then I saw The Aviator, which was
Scorsese.
Leo and Scorsese. Yeah. Triple X, State of the Union. I saw that.
Inside Man. Captain John Darius.
Inside Man. Yeah. Love it.
Recently, he's been in like if you look at his most recent credits, it's going to be like 2023 and like
a lot of Eggers.
Yeah.
Robert Eggers. Yeah.
A lot of Wes Anderson.
Right.
He was in the newest Tim Burton.
The Florida Project. I just watched that one. The Florida Project. Sean Baker.
Yeah.
He was like the hotel manager or the motel manager.
He's like the main character in the movie, though, right?
No, because it's really about the mom and the daughter.
Oh man, I felt like every time I see a clip or a movie or a
because he's the only
like,
big
that's
name.
That's the selling point. Yeah,
that makes a lot.
But he is the third because it's all about the mom and the daughter, and then the hotel manager or the motel manager. So
I just thought I was just looking at the IMDb and it says he was in Death Note, which is a terrible live action adaptation. But I saw that he did the voice of Ryuk, and now that I think about it. His voice is perfect for that character. That's awesome.
He was in John Wick.
Yep. Marcus, yeah. He's the one who saves him at the hotel when he starts like sniping.
The Lighthouse with the Eggers, right?
Yeah, so I got to see that.
Yeah, so all the Eggers.
He's great in that movie. That's like one of his best roles.
Yeah, he's in The Northman, which is also Eggers, right?
Yeah, came back in Spider-Man No Way Home.
He's in the new Beetlejuice movie too.
Yeah, Beetlejuice too.
I didn't see it.
He's in Poor Things.
Saturday Night, apparently. Nosferatu. He was awesome in Nosferatu. That I did see.
I saw that.
Yeah, man. Willem Dafoe, bro. Fuck. Yeah, man. I'm really going to be thinking about his role in this movie for a while now. I'm really comparing him in my head with all my other favorite villains. But I'm not even calling him a villain, dude. Like, this is crazy. This is like when we watch Heavyweights and Bentley was like, Ben Stiller's a good guy. That
was a good take.
He did nothing wrong. He's just trying to make America healthy again, bro. Like that was his whole gimmick, and you know.
Yeah, these kids are going to fat camp, and their parents are paying out their assholes for
their
kids to at least like try to do something.
Yeah, exactly. Misunderstood for sure.
And don't get me started about Hitler.
Okay,
Kanye.
Yeah, got Kanye on the pod, guys. Dream gust over here. But yeah, man. Man. So I remember like this movie. Obviously, this is set in '85, and one thing that immediately drew me into the movie that made me miss it was like, bro, they don't make soundtracks like this anymore. Where like I know Bentley, you said like, oh, I thought the music was a little too fun sometimes, but like during the chase scenes, I thought it just made so much sense. Honestly, especially like on the ground when they're like running and stuff. Dude, it's just I just miss that music, bro. Like I miss the scoring that they used to do. Like give me that, and again, give me the saxophone, bro. Give me a fucking awesome saxophone solo at some point.
I think the score in this was fine. I think it did. I think it didn't. No, I'm saying that I thought I liked it too, but I think it didn't. It doesn't need any saxophone. I think it's fine how it is. I'm not a fan of the saxophone.
I love the saxophone.
Well, I mean, I like saxophone sometimes, but it's like I'm not a fan of it so much in a lot of the '80s, like movie soundtracks and movie like.
But it's a cop movie, so it has to have saxophone.
Yeah.
Every cop movie.
Yeah, Die Hard, Lethal Weapon. You gotta have a saxophone at some point.
Yeah.
80s.
Nah, yeah, man. Yeah, I loved it, and I just think so, like Wang Chung. Like I need to know how that happened, man, because it's such a random band to like have score your.
Dude, Wang Chung was hot in 1985.
Apparently, yeah.
If I had to guess, it's probably like a producer, like on the record label, was like working with the producer for the movie and was like, "Hey, I want you to like put this band in this movie, and we'll give you like $50,000."
Wait, shit. When was Breakfast Club? What year?
I think 85.
Shit, okay.
It was definitely like 84, 85.
Yeah, so I don't know if they did the song for the movie, but it seems like one of their top 5 most popular songs is like the main song from the Breakfast Club. Besides like the, what is it? Don't you forget about me.
The 85. This one came out in February. Breakfast Club was in February of 85. To Live and Die was November of 85.
Oh, shit.
Could be a really good publicist, really good
for anyone who has seen the Breakfast Club, it's the song when they're all like dancing in the in the library, they start dancing on the desk and stuff. That's the Wang Chung. That's the Wang Chung song. So
right here, according to the Wikipedia page, according to Friedkin, the director, the main reason he chose Wang Chung to compose the soundtrack was because the band stands out from the rest of contemporary music. What they finally recorded was has not only enhanced the film, it has given it a deeper, more powerful dimension.
Huh. Wow.
I agree with that. Not that I didn't know much of their like actual music, but yeah, dude, they weirdly ended up being like the perfect people to score this freaking soundtrack, man.
That's wild because they just sound like every other like 80s new wave band to me.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's the contemporary sound of the 80s.
Right. Yeah.
What are some other big new wave bands from that time?
I don't know. There's a lot. There's like Human League, and there's like I don't know. I could just go on forever if you want me to.
I mean,
Depeche Mode is
Depeche Mode.
New wave.
Duran.
I know
Duran.
Echo and the Bunnymen. Oh.
Okay. All right. Yeah. But I do know Depeche Mode and Duran. Yeah, man. I don't know. He probably was just a big Wang Chung guy. Like, you know what? But I think they can do it. Like, I believe in these guys. And he was right. I mean, he was right.
He wanted them to compose a score for his film after listening to the band's previous studio album, Points on the Curve.
After the producer made him listen to it and was like, "Hey, I want you to get this guy on the." Kidding.
He was so taken with the album that he took one of the songs straight off the album.
Oh, yeah.
It's the one where like
it's at the end credits.
That's the other one. Okay.
Yeah, because they definitely played one of the Wang Chung songs, I think, at the strip club.
Yeah, Dance Hall Days.
Yeah. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And then To Live and Die in L.A., the opening song.
Mm-hmm.
That was a song composed by them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're pretty much all the soundtrack sounded like it was them.
Yeah.
A lot of the synth stuff, like I assumed it was probably Wang Chung, even though there wasn't any like vocals behind it.
Yeah, I felt like everything was done basically on either on an electric drum machine or keyboard, basically.
There was electric guitar for a second, a little moment.
Yeah, but I felt like I was hearing mostly like electric drums, but it just works.
The 808s.
And the heartbreak. Yeah, it's crazy seeing this movie because I mean, so I don't really recognize our main character. I know he ends up being like whatever, the main guy from the original CSI, which I know was a huge show, but I didn't watch it.
Right.
But I mean, obviously, I know Willem Dafoe. Love Willem Dafoe. And then I thought it was crazy that's what's his face, Merc from Episodes because he's such a funny character.
Right,
in that
yeah,
series,
dude.
so,
Once you said that, I was like, oh my God, how could I not recognize that huge ass fucking head he has?
Bro, and you know what? Like the way his hair was receding, I was like, it's weirdly coming out to like how Merc's hairline was in the show. So, but then I was thinking, like, no, bro, like, there's no way it's him. But yeah, it turned out to be him, which I just thought was funny.
Yeah, the man who played, what was his name? John Vukovic in the film.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I love, because obviously anytime I watch a movie that I get super into, I just go deep into the IMDb and start looking up people. And I can't think I recognize Daphne from freaking Frasier, or if that's too old for you.
Jane Levy?
Yeah, Jane Levy. If you've seen Hot in Cleveland, she's fucking, she's one of the main characters from Hot in Cleveland.
I think only old people watch Hot in Cleveland.
Yeah,
so.
you know what? It's funny. I watched Hot in Cleveland when it first came out. That was like my old person show that I was like, because it was a TV Land original.
Yeah.
That's not exactly geared towards younger.
No, I was about to say, I think like you're one like the only people I know that was under the age of 50 that watched TV Land. I watched it too every now and then because I would watch it with my mom. When she would watch like Golden Girls or something.
Oh, Golden Girls is hilarious.
Or MASH or something.
I would only watch it
Mash
for
Fucks.
the Brady
Mash
Bunch.
Mash Fucks.
Yeah, that one's a good one. That one's actually good. I watched it for the Brady Bunch, which sucks, but I loved it when I was a kid.
Yeah, my mom used to watch that all the time too.
I still ignored a lot of stuff on TV then. Like I never tried to watch Bonanza or like I Dream of Genie or whatever.
I watched that. I Dream of Genie is actually pretty
that
sick.
was pretty
I just
funny.
never watched it. Not saying
Bewitched.
anything about it. Yeah, Bewitched. Yeah, the Brady Bunch, obviously, but yeah, when TV Land started coming out with like originals, I think Hot in Cleveland like it was one of their first ones, and
That's the only one I could think of.
yeah, I know they did another one with like Fran Drescher like around that same time that actually went on for a little bit. But yeah, no, Hot in Cleveland, bro, that shit was fucking funny. I remember that was actually a really funny show.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And Daphne's
like,
pretty hot in this movie.
yeah, but
Definitely,
Jane Lee, yeah, because you like even though she's obviously like a very attractive woman like in Frasier. We definitely never see her just like walk around in like lingerie or whatever.
Right.
And
She's
literally doesn't say
respectable.
she doesn't say a single word in this movie.
Not
Like
at all.
not a single word. She's just there looking hot.
Yeah.
But they gave her like a big enough role. She's not just an extra. Like she gets some good. She gets a decent amount of camera time.
She's the secret love interest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of. She like leaves, makes off with Willem Dafoe's girl after he dies.
Yeah, whose name eludes me at the moment. And bro, she was pretty ride or die too. She was like
Bianca is her name.
Bianca,
apparently.
yeah. I mean, she was there when they were like holding up the lawyer or whatever, or
Max Waxman.
Yeah, Max Waxman.
Max Waxman.
Yeah, and then obviously she was looking into them when they were trying to figure out if they're cops or not. You know, she like broke into the car, like
Right.
before I found and stuff. So she's ride or die for sure. But yeah, she had a secret secret relationship or whatever with Jane Levy.
Not so
They
secret.
never really like mention.
Not so secret though, because Willem Dafoe like
Well, he sets them out right, like, oh, I got
Right.
you a present.
He
or
got you a
something.
present,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's Jane Levy and
See,
some
bro,
lingerie.
he's a good boyfriend, man. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how hard the federal government trying to make him the bad guy.
See, you guys are on my side this time.
You
at
know
least.
what? Yeah, you're right, Bellin. I agree with you on this one.
Yeah, all he did was just print some money on it.
Who
hasn't thought about that once
the
in a while?
dollar because he's printing big money.
He just made some art, bro.
Yeah.
He's an artist. He makes art.
Just another misunderstood artist, dude.
Speaking of counterfeiting, I feel like there's probably no other counterfeiting movie we'll ever watch. So just some fun trivia about counterfeiting
To Catch Me If You
is To Catch Me If You Can.
Can. That's probably like the next big counterfeiting movie.
Yeah.
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 Because he counterfeits like passports, right? Isn't that what
He
he's counterfeiting?
counterfeits everything. Check,
Everything,
passports,
right.
Anything
IDs.
he can do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen it, right?
A long time ago.
Okay.
I think I saw like the last half of it, unfortunately.
Oh, man. I haven't seen it in a while, but
It's amazing. It's
Yeah.
one of my favorite Spielberg movies.
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a different one in his
I wish
repertoire.
I wish Hank and Leo did more things together because
Right,
I thought their
yeah.
dynamic was awesome.
Also one of my favorite Tom Hanks movies.
Hmm.
Yeah, for sure. All right, what were you saying? Billy?
Have you guys ever heard of the yellow dot technology that's on like every printer paper? Or, like every piece of printer paper that exists that comes out of a printer?
I know I've heard about this before, but it's
So like since 1985, I think it is, Xerox and like the government worked together secretly and nobody knew about it.
there you go.
And the government's plan was to catch counterfeiters of money. So they're like, okay, so they're using our printers to make this money. Let's every printer that Xerox makes and every printer that is going to be made from now on is going to have this yellow dot technology built in. That's going to be this like watermark that it's literally says the date when it was printed. It's like microscopic and you can't see it with your actual eyes. And if it's on your printer, if you print something out, you have yellow dot shit like on it. And yeah, it's like secret technology and nobody knew about it until like recently.
Really?
They kept it like confidential until like the like 2000s.
You know what? I always thought like that just makes sense to do, right? Like it's just like, okay, obviously we still like they use like basically like industrial size printers to make money. It's just like, and counterfeiters, that's what they use. So we need something to differentiate, you know, like see what's legit, what's not legit. So yeah, that totally makes sense. Yeah, I could. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet like 3D printers probably have something like that now.
Is that why my yellow ink is always the lowest?
That's literally why you need actual. If you're just printing out black stuff, that's why you run out of like your other colors. Is because the printer is using those colors microscopically on your paper. And that's why your colors run out.
They're cahoots with big printers, bro.
Yeah, no, it's because
they needed to sell more ink.
It's because
ink.
Dude, you're running out of yellow ink because of
printing.
secret Illuminati technology, and that's not even a joke.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
What was it? Hewlett Packard. Hewlett Packard.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Xerox.
Xerox.
I was gonna say fuck you. Steve Gutenberg did
Damn, bro, we going back.
go even further, bro.
But no, I thought.
Thanks, American Dad, for teaching me that little fun fact about who invented the printing press.
The way that Willem Dafoe made the money in this movie is so sick, though, because there was no computers involved. There was no printer, really. It was so just old school. It was kind of sick.
I don't know what it like that first thing or not the first. I don't even know how to describe the machine. It seemed like basically like the first scanner almost because it had like a huge lid and he closed it, but I think it like flipped it. I think it like flipped the what do they call
the
it?
image. It reversed it.
Not the screen, but what you put the actual paper on. It looked like it flipped it, and then when he put it back up, so it kind of looked like one of the old, like one of the original scanners, probably. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. Like everything was just like, it's work, bro. Like it's like I understand why he's like, no, I need 20%, and everyone's like, oh, like other people only charge 10. And I was like, yeah, but other people don't do what I do and can't do it like the way I do. So you know what, man knows what he's worth is all I'm saying. And if the Joker taught us anything, I mean, not that he was doing it for free, but if you're good at something, never do it for free. And 10%, that's basically free, bro. So. Damn, dude. The more I think about Willem Dafoe in this movie, the more I'm on his side. Literally the entire movie now. Just like
he's a man who built his craft.
Yeah.
And like well studied and honing his skills. He locked in.
Bro. If you just let the man into art school, just like that other guy, we would have had this problem.
Yeah, and to even like push the point further on the other side, the cop being more of an asshole. He's fucking extorting this informant for like sex and if she doesn't give him information, he's
gonna like revoke her probation
he's gonna
or whatever.
Revoke her parole and like send her back to prison.
Oh yeah, that was a real dickhead move for sure.
Dude.
Yeah, man.
No, I got some allusions to Moby Dick a little bit, just in terms of like you're seeking this like big whale, and Willem Dafoe's obviously the whale, right? In this situation, and you lose track of like what's good, and you just go crazy just trying to get this whale, and you just like you're throwing $30,000 at criminals, and you're fucking killing FBI agents or whatever. And that's kind of like what happens in Moby Dick a little bit.
Okay,
like,
so I never
they steal $30,000 and then kill an FBI agent.
He goes crazy trying to like get revenge and like get totally tunnel visions.
Okay,
and makes bad decisions.
I never
ruins himself.
So I never read Moby Dick, but I just did see someone talk about it recently, and I never got to confirm if this is like an actual part of the story. But like, so he does kill Moby Dick, but then something about that. When he gets back to wherever he's from, no one believes him or something like that because he wasn't able to prove it, I guess. And that was like a whole issue.
Pixar didn't happen.
Yeah. I mean, not that I don't think he was like well, I don't know if he was doing it for like the fame or the notoriety, like for like killing this like massive whale or whatever. But I remember there was something about that. A big part of the thing was like that no one believed him that he got the whale.
I think it's because like the whale like destroyed some other ships of people he had or something, or I don't know.
Okay, I never read it, so
Revenge.
I have no idea.
But
Yeah.
I got that a tiny bit from I don't know.
So I know you obviously have multiple favorite actors in this movie, except for John Goodman, unfortunately. But it's funny because
it's not like they're necessarily my top 3 favorite.
Right. But they are some of your favorite actors.
They definitely, all 3 of those would definitely be on my top 10.
Okay, for sure. Yeah.
Where they would rank on there, I don't know. I have to sit down and actually rank them out.
But I love it because so again, going deep on the IMDb, I found that one of my personal favorite actors is in it. Gary Cole,
who actually would probably be on my top 10 favorites.
Yeah,
honestly.
bro, Gary Cole, man. I love that man, dude.
Harvey Birdman,
still one of the greatest series I think ever made. Honestly,
Pineapple Express. I just watched the
Office
Brady
Space.
Yeah, Office Space, the Brady Bunch movie I just watched recently.
Yeah.
So that.
You didn't see the Brady Bunch movie?
Entourage.
Entourage. Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Did we say Office Space yet?
Yeah.
Office Space, I just said it. Yeah.
Space.
Yeah.
Plenty of other stuff, but
yeah, he's been consistently working. Oh, he was in Veep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was the next thing I was thinking of. Yeah, and then he's personally one of my favorite actors. So when I saw that he's in an uncredited role, and it's just man being chased by
by chance.
I was like, oh shit, you can't even see his face because it's all super kind of almost like an exterior shot. It's so fucking far away. But I was about to go back just to see if I can spot him or hear his voice or something. But yeah. Oh, he's the dad from Kim Possible.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So it's so crazy, because you're oh yeah, a couple of my favorite actors. I know, bro, one of my favorite actors is in this movie, but he literally an uncredited role. So crazy.
Yeah. So I've heard about this movie before. I've heard the title and everything,
right,
but I didn't really know too much about it. The reason I started looking into this movie, and looked at the IMDb page, or the wiki page, whatever, to see if I even wanted to watch this movie or whatever, it was on the Frasier subreddit because someone posted
really?
I'm watching To Live and Die in LA and look who it is, and it was Jane Levy from there. So I saw that and I was like, what's To Live and Die in LA? I've heard that name before, but what is it? So I started looking into that movie and I was like, okay, and then I made me want to watch it, and now I love that movie.
Yeah. Oh man, I think the only reason I ever heard about this movie is because I swear, okay, so Watch Mojo, I know they did a top 10 car chase scenes or whatever, right? Or top 10 chase scenes in movies.
Oh yeah.
And French Connection, I'm pretty sure was number 1 or number 2. It's one of those two. And they typically only like to do one director per. And I think they said it was either in the honorable mentions or they just brought it up when they brought up French Connection. They're if it wasn't by the same director, we would have put this also.
Yeah. This man knows how to direct a chase scene.
Yeah, bro.
Two of my favorites.
He knows what the people want, man. He knows, man. I fucking love it. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna be thinking about this chase scene a lot, man. Especially she was already pretty crazy. But as soon as he starts going against traffic during the chase scene, bro, that shit became visual music, man. There's no notes, no complaints. I loved every single second of that chase scene.
Yeah, I said it when we were watching the movie, but it was something straight out of GTA.
Yeah,
because it's you're literally driving across train tracks, trying to make it in front of the train to cut off the other car, and then you're driving into the river, and you're going up the banks, and there's people shooting at you, and it's this is some GTA shit.
Yeah, right, it really is. Yeah, man. Yeah, I was trying to think of I always try to look at more at symbolism and metaphors in movies and stuff, and I don't know. I guess I miss. I don't know if I just missed a lot, but I thought the most obvious one was kind of when Chance's partner, whose name eludes me at the moment,
Petievich.
Yeah, when he gets killed.
Oh, the first one.
Yeah, the first
Hart.
One. Hart.
Yeah,
okay,
Jim Hart.
Yeah. When
Jimmy Hart, not the Mouth of the South Jimmy Hart, the wrestling manager. Okay. Which I
Jimmy
heard
Hart.
Jimmy Hart, and I was like,
yeah, okay.
That's the Mouth of the South.
And so when he gets killed, you see there's this kind of shot of the sky, and you see 2 birds, and then one just kind of flies in the other direction. And I'm all right, 2 partners, one of them just died, and stuff like that. I was just oh, that was that's a really cool scene. Or I mean, a really cool shot. And then the rest of it, I was really trying to figure. I don't know. I'm always trying to spot stuff. And then I mean, Bentley pointed out, like the foreshadowing with like the burning of his like
Right,
or whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He was really interested in burning stuff, and that's how he goes.
He was so close to being an arsonist, but there's no money in that. So he's like, I'm gonna be a counterfeiter.
He's the one who burned down the place he was in, right? Where he died.
He set the whole thing on fire.
He set the thing on fire, probably.
Burned down his printing stuff. He burnt plenty of his paintings. He burnt money that he took back from the guy he hired as a hitman.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, speaking of the guy who, not the hitman himself, but the one who hired the hitman in prison.
Yeah.
I think it says his character's name was Rice or something, or like
Jeff Rice.
Jeff Rice. Yeah. So I looked him up. I guess he's more famous as a stuntman, but he was in I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say, he's like the main guy.
Yeah, and then he's one of them. And
Kung Fu Joe.
yeah, and you know what?
Oh,
he
yeah.
was also a baseball fury in the Warriors.
No way.
Yeah,
Okay.
which tripped me up because I thought they were all white.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I thought it was gonna be part of like
The riffs or something.
Yeah, the riffs. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Lucius. No.
Cyrus is the main guy that gets killed.
Yeah. Okay. Like
Like,
Cyrus.
at the
is
beginning,
Yeah, I
yeah.
thought he would have been part of like Cyrus.
Can you dig it?
Yeah.
Can you dig it?
Good. Yeah. I thought it would have been him, but yeah, it said he was a baseball fury in the Warriors.
Okay.
Died young, unfortunately. I saw he died in like 93, 95 or something like that.
Yeah, died at
So he was only like maybe 40. Something.
41 years old. Died
Yeah.
of pancreatic cancer. R.I.P.
Oof, rough. But yeah, Warriors,
Baseball Fury number 8.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
So he was like deep in. He was probably just like one of the ones like kind of in the background. Park / your Muggable Mary Street cop.
But
Okay,
just
yeah,
that role, man.
Park slasher / rapist.
Wow.
That's rough.
Like, give that guy a name at that point, man. It's gonna ruin his IMDb page.
But yeah, so I saw that and I was like, I mean, I don't know about Bentley, but me and RJ are huge Warriors fans.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't even see that.
Especially like, I love the Baseball Furies. They were probably like my favorite group or subgroup.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Dude, I played on a little league team called the Baseball Furies, and we wore like purple and black and stuff. And
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, it was based off the fucking Baseball Furies from the movie.
I always thought that would be
Wow.
a really cool Halloween costume
Mhm.
because you just need a baseball get up and then a little bit of face paint.
Yep, hell yeah.
But yeah, you've seen the Warriors, right?
Yeah, RJ showed me it.
Oh, okay.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm not a huge fan like you guys because I liked it though.
Yeah, for sure.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, no. On just personally.
play.
Yeah.
Iconic, bro. Like
Play-
that thing has been like imitated so many times,
Right,
like the clanking
yeah.
glass bottles, and apparently that was improvised on top of that, which makes it.
That's
so much
fucking
crazier.
Jerry from Twin Peaks.
Oh shit!
Oh,
right,
wow,
Yeah.
okay.
I know you just pointed that out.
Ben
yeah,
Horn's
yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
We just got to the episodes where he starts having like that drug freak out in the return.
I don't know where I am.
Someone stole my car.
Yeah, dude. I had no idea that was him until you pointed that out because I was just like, damn. I was like, this dude got really old, and then you mentioned like, bro, that's him from the Warriors.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, he was also in Wild at Heart.
Yeah, right. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's like one of the voodoo
He's one of
sex
the
cult
voodoo
people.
guys.
Oh, okay. Who else was in Wild at Heart?
Willem
Willem
Dafoe.
Dafoe.
Yeah.
Bobby Peru. Bobby Peru, bro. Such a cold name. Also, easily a Roger alias from fucking American Dad, dude.
Right, yeah, Bobby Peru.
Come on, Haley. Does
No.
Bobby Peru sound like
Right,
a real
okay.
person?
So, Small Town Murder, the podcast that I listen
yeah.
to all the time. The one of the guys on there, he constantly brings in like his characters that he creates, you know,
right.
whatever, and it's just like a fun skit in the show that's kind of a recurring thing, and it always happens one time an episode.
Yeah.
He brings out like one of these recurring characters, and one of them is Bobby Colorado.
Oh,
Which is
Okay.
a dog trainer, an animal dog trainer, which is funny because it's from they tell a whole story about like when they were driving to South by Southwest, they were taking this like weird highway, and like there was a sign like in front of a house that said like Bobby Colorado, like animal trainer or dog trainer.
Oh, really?
Like it was like a legit thing. So he started like making up this whole story about like, oh yeah, it's this guy from like the East Coast who's a former mobster who like came out here as like witness protection. Now he's like, yeah, Bobby Colorado, I'm a dog trainer. Like, so that I automatically think that's like a Roger character.
A Roger
right
Ailes,
there.
yeah. Oh yeah, dude, Bobby Colorado. Dog trainer, make him a celebrity dog trainer.
Celebrity dog trainer. There you go.
And he's definitely a fucking Roger Ailes for sure.
Yeah, so I keep thinking that when I say Bobby Peru now.
Yeah,
So.
Bobby Peru, oh,
Like the country.
his fucking teeth, bro. I couldn't get over his teeth and freaking
Right,
as
yeah.
Bobby Peru.
Oh,
Man.
fucking
They're so nasty.
Nasty and brown.
Yeah, it reminds me of since we're watching Twin Peaks: The Return, that freaking midget assassin, like
Right, yeah.
with the super nasty like
Andrew
meth teeth
Tate.
or whatever.
It was a little Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate.
He looked like a little Andrew Tate.
With the beard and stuff. He's like the bald. And he's
Just
like
bald.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't really see the Andrew
I call him
Tate
Andrew Tate.
comparison, but okay. But yeah, dude, like those those teeth are so nasty, but they're like kind of just like burning my brain at the moment. Oh man, yeah, this
Kind of got off track there.
yeah, we do. I mean, when don't we though? But yeah, man, it's crazy. This movie, it really makes me think about the whole. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain, and I think that's what we were seeing with our protagonist Chance. Is like he seemed like a pretty good cop, federal agent, and then but as soon as his partner gets murdered, obviously everything's out the fucking window. Like I'm not doing shit.
By any means necessary.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
dude.
take this guy down,
Mm-hmm.
and it ends up, spoiler, gets him
Yeah.
killed.
Also, okay, so I haven't seen The French Connection or any of this other guy's movies, but I feel like this dude's obsessed with guy butt because I saw so much like fucking guy ass in this movie. I mean, we also saw William Petersen, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we even saw he went fucking full pickle in this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, we did see some girls get like naked, but I was like, damn, dude. I was like, the guy butt to girl butt ratio was like insane.
Right.
It's like 10-1. That was good.
it was a locker room moment, There's a locker
Yeah,
room
but they're
moment.
like also like the sex scenes too. Like we saw like a lot of like Willem Dafoe's ass and William Petersen's ass.
Well, it's Willem
and- Yeah.
Dafoe, so that's all right.
Yeah, man's not afraid to show his butt.
Even his ass can act.
Yeah, dude likes guy butt. That's all I'm saying. But I haven't seen his other movies.
No,
so
I wouldn't say that's in any of his other. I don't remember any ass in French
French
Connection.
Connection. Okay.
Or The Exorcist.
Or The Exorcist.
for that matter.
Just
I'm sure
your
there's a
mother
lot of
sucks
guy butt
cocks
in
in
cruising, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
There's probably ass in Exorcist. I mean, we've all never seen it, huh?
I've seen it, but it was a long time ago. I was like 11 or 12 years old, maybe.
Okay, yeah.
That movie's fucked up, so I would imagine there's like a scene with an ass
Yeah.
somewhere,
Yeah.
perhaps.
But yeah, then that was just one thing I was thinking. I was like, okay, like thank you for showing us like a couple of naked chicks. But I was like, oh, man, and like I keep seeing Willem Dafoe's ass like throughout this movie, man.
Every movie we watched doesn't have to have naked chicks. I know every movie we have watched has naked chicks, and
It's
I don't
just
think
been
it's
a
ever gonna
nice
stop.
Coincidence that's been happening for the last few movies. No, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to see Daphne like half naked, this is the movie to watch.
Yeah, the first scene you see her, she's wearing like a super tight tank top, and her nips are really pointy, man.
Pokies.
It's super cold in that room, I can tell you that.
Yeah, man. I love how she was.
God bless.
You could tell she was literally just hired for being hot, and then it's
Right.
like
Maybe
people
they-
like love the British accent, so that kind of like added to her. Like, no, don't even talk. Like you're literally just gonna like lie there.
Yeah, maybe they were like, no, it's supposed to be a movie about LA. You can't have this like British accent. Don't talk.
Yeah.
Where's this
Probably what it
British girl
But you look so good, we're just gonna keep you on screen.
here? Yeah. But yeah. There was a couple things like not like bugged me in this movie. Well, it kind of a little bugged me, but it's not like a huge complaint or anything. Like moments where it's just like, oh, they just did this. Like it would have, whatever. Because we get the final like meetup, right, where they're like finally trading the money for like the counterfeit bills,
Right.
and boom, they got him. They're like arrested, and they're like, all right, slap the cuffs on him. He like looks away for like a few seconds, and the dude fucking comes out with a shotgun that was like hidden in the locker or whatever. Just kills our main character, which I was like, You know what? Like hats off to them for just killing off the main character like that, because I definitely did not see that coming.
I didn't either. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I had a feeling it wasn't gonna end right then and there. Like they busted him. You know, like end of story. I had a feeling something was gonna happen, but I didn't think Chance was gonna be the one to get murked like that. And the dude took a freaking slug to the head. Like you just see.
Yeah, it's pretty gory.
Awesome. Yeah, it's super gory. I just thought, and then obviously like they take down like the dude's like right hand man or whatever. I was just like, damn, like if you did look away for like 5 seconds or whatever to get the freaking handcuffs, and then and then when they're in the burning studio or whatever, and he's just like he has the gun pointed at him or whatever, and he like knocks him down, whatever, starts beating him up a little bit. As soon as I saw like that 2x4 thing, or I was like, he's literally gonna grab it and just start beating the shit out of him, and that's exactly what happens. And then he's still like, and he's like, oh, instead of finishing off the job, I'm just gonna let him lie there and set him on fire. And I'm like, just finish off the fucking job. Like, just like stuff like that. It's just like a little irk, but not really like a serious complaint or anything. But yeah,
I was fine with all that, I guess, because it's really just movie magic, I guess. The one thing I was questioning was like, why did the FBI agent not have a gun who got murked, or not have a badge? Like when they started like pointing gun at him, like, hey,
he was undercover.
Yeah, but once right,
I think it still just has to do with that whole thing about the undercover. He was going to some type of meetup. Who knows what type of security?
He didn't even have a wire on.
Yeah, he didn't have a wire, didn't have an ID, no gun, no whatever.
Yeah, but he had cover. People watching him. Apparently.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That's why he didn't have a gun.
Yeah, that's why covering him. He was so heavily monitored that. And how he was able to get kidnapped and slip away, I don't know. But
Secret Service, bro, they're that good. When you get two federal agencies going up against each other, that's what happens. It reminds me of that story. Like there's
over $50,000.
It reminds me of like this article that I read. It was like something that happened years ago, but there was cops who were undercover who busted drug dealers who were undercover. But they didn't know about each other, so they just like ruined each other's operation, basically. I can't remember if it was like cop versus cop or it was like DEA and like the local cops or whatever, but it was something like that. But yeah, it was literally like undercover cops busted undercover drug dealers.
Damn.
And I was like, that's so fucking funny.
Shouldn't they both get arrested then? Both sides at that point?
Entrapment. I was going
because one side probably is selling the drugs, one side's buying it, so that's legal.
Yeah,
right?
But it's like, they're trying to bust each other, which I just think is hilarious. And I mean, thanks, that's our taxpayer dollars that work. But I just thought that was funny. And it just kind of reminded me of this when you accidentally have two federal agencies like going head to head.
Yeah. Like I understand the whole thing about like, the secrecy of the investigation, like. There's leaks with them departments and stuff and all this other stuff, but like that has to be a little bit
communication.
Yeah, they have to be a little bit better at the communication or like, communicating like don't do this or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, they even say like when the Secret Service has like the meeting or whatever, and the chief breaks the news about like the federal agent that gets killed. And he's like, in America, like, this is what happens when you don't follow procedure. Or some word he used. I don't remember what he used. Yeah. And I was like, damn. Okay, I guess.
And one thing about the Secret Service thing, real quick, is just that I've always imagined they were like super high tech, like secret, but the way that they're like depicted in this movie, it's almost like they're like the local police or something.
Yeah, it's just like a wire hidden in the briefcase and stuff like that.
Yeah, the building they work in is just kind of like a normal like police precinct or whatever.
I thought it was like, I thought they were just basically working out of a normal police precinct.
Right.
Like, it's just them that are Secret Service agents. Yeah, there was nothing like really like, I don't know. Yeah, like high tech special about them.
Which I feel like, don't they usually like wear like tuxedos and like sunglasses and stuff?
Yeah, but I guess when you're trying to be a normal, like trying to be more incognito in the city, you can't just be like earpiece and and sunglasses and a black suit.
Very true.
Yeah. But I mean, all right. I don't know if you guys got anything else to add or anything, but
nah.
I just, bro, this movie fucks, dude.
It fucks, man. It makes
That's like the best compliment I could give it. Honestly, it just fucking fucks on all cylinders.
Makes me want to watch more of these like 80s kind of neo noir crime movies. Yeah, because when I was watching this, it gave me like the same vibe of like I haven't seen Miami Vice, but what I imagine Miami Vice is like 80s Miami like drugs, but this is like 80s LA, and it has to do with counterfeiting though. But
so I haven't seen Miami Vice either, but I do really want to watch it. But you know what this movie did remind me of, and it gives me the same vibes? Heat.
Yeah.
It really reminds me of Heat because I actually I didn't expect that we were gonna get so much perspective from Willem Dafoe's character. I felt like we actually saw him quite a bit, like, and not just the scenes with our like protagonists and stuff, like just on his own doing like handling his own business. So it kind of reminds me of Heat. How obviously we get Al Pacino's point of view, but we also get Robert De Niro's point of view. You know. And so it just reminded me of that. Like, I loved how much perspective we got from Willem Dafoe's character. And I love when we get, like, both sides of the story. Yeah. So, yeah, man, it reminds me of Heat. I fucking loved Heat.
Michael Mann did Heat and Miami Vice.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I was going to say, it's funny you say that because when you said... When I thought it was a different director at first, I was like, "Is this Michael Mann?"
Yeah,
like, I was literally like thinking
like,
that because it had like a little bit of Michael Mann style.
Yeah, I feel like if we find some Michael Mann interviews, he'd probably say like, "I love to live and die in LA," or "I love the French Connection."
Who influenced who?
Yeah, I just also watched The Thief, which is Michael Mann's first movie.
Oh right.
Yeah, I just watched that.
Is it The Thief or just Thief?
Thief.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
What would you say about Thief? How was it?
It was pretty good. It wasn't my favorite Michael Mann movie. I still prefer like Heat and The Insider a little bit more.
Okay.
And Collateral is really good too.
Collateral.
Yes. By that being said, I think this is the fourth or fifth Michael Mann movie I've seen so far, and I haven't disliked any of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It just definitely wasn't my favorite.
Yeah.
But James Caan was pretty good. Jim Belushi was really good in there.
Yeah, that's isn't he James Belushi?
James Belushi, man.
He's credited as James Belushi.
When he was doing his serious roles, he was James Belushi.
Yeah, when he's a comedian, he's Jim Belushi, but when he's a serious actor, he's James Belushi.
Yeah,
Belushi.
But it kind of had similar vibes to this movie too, because it's very like how I was saying, like the kind of 80s like neo noir film.
Was there saxophone in Thief? No. Wait, what year was Thief?
There might have been 81.
Okay,
before this.
Okay, gotcha.
William Petersen was also in it.
Oh shit! Okay, very cool.
No, I just like it, imagine what like the kind of night feeling of like Blade Runner without the futuristic setting.
Okay, right, yeah.
But like the night feeling with like the neon signs and the kind
of like dystopian.
It's always wet everywhere.
Yeah,
like,
that's
all this stuff.
That's what Michael Mann does.
There's a lot of rain in Blade Runner.
Yeah,
Michael Mann's big thing that he added to movies was he would always have a water truck
and he would
on set, and they would just hose down the street. Just to make it look good. Makes it look really nice at night. You see all the reflections of the street lights and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
But like if you watch like a lot of movies, you'll see like water on the street. Like the Malcolm in the Middle episode we watched just like a couple hours ago, I saw that they had like water on the street during one of the scenes, and I don't think it was raining, so they did it. They did it for like the look of it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's everywhere.
Yeah, just that they give that same feeling, and I love that
like aesthetic,
movie aesthetic.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking about this the other day because a couple years ago I was going through this period where I was watching a bunch of like I call them sleazy 70s New York movies.
Okay.
Where they all took place in the 70s in New York, and they had to do about crime of some sort. Like French Connection was one of them.
Okay.
Like Taxi Driver, Dog Day Afternoon, Serpico, The Warriors, even.
Yeah.
All these movies, and I fucking loved all of them.
Okay.
And I'm starting to get that feeling with like some of these like neo noir like 80s like movies.
Okay.
And so I want to do a deeper dive into it. Yeah, because like I like Thief. But this one, To Live and Die in LA, has been like one of my favorite movies I've seen recently.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, dude. I'm still smiling over this movie.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna really be thinking about this movie for a while now. And then RJ, you know my rating system where besides like the 1 out of 10, like I always think, would I pre-order this movie? Like let's say this is a new movie, right? Like would I
Like you watched it in theaters? Like,
yeah, like I watch it in theaters, right? And I know obviously it's gonna come out on a physical copy. Am I A, pre-ordering it, B, like whatever, maybe buying it as soon as it comes out, wait for it till it's on sale, not buy it at all, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Bro, I would pre-order the Criterion I would pre-order the Criterion version of this fucking movie, dude.
Yeah.
I would absolutely love. Like, I'm actually gonna look up to see, like, maybe I know it's not on the Criterion collection, but I would like look up to see if anyone has made like Arrow Video or whatever.
Did like a special edition.
Yeah, they're a special edition.
Yeah.
Because I absolutely need to add this to my collection now.
Yeah, honestly, right after I watched this movie, I went on Amazon and I added the Blu-ray to my like
wish list.
Or not my wish list, but because I always add them to my cart and then I put them on my save later because I'm always looking at my cart and my save later. I'm not looking through my wish list a lot of the times. So I added it to my save later and it's like at the top of my list right now. So. But I didn't do a lot of looking into other copies of like special editions and stuff like that. I might do that. I probably will do that before I end up buying one.
Yeah, I mean, to me, like in my rating system, that's like the highest compliment I can give it is like I want to find like a special edition version of this movie and fucking get it for sure. And yeah, man, that's all I can really say. Like fucking basically like 9 out of 10. Loved it. Don't really have any complaints about it. And it makes me do what I love about movies. I want to know more about Willem Dafoe's character. I need to know more of his backstory. But then outside of that, makes me want to watch more Willem Dafoe movies, and then also makes me want to watch more
William Friedkin.
William Friedkin movies.
Right. Yeah. See, that's the same thing. I love Willem Dafoe, and I loved his role in here. It makes me want to watch more of him, or more William Friedman, and more of this kind of like genre movie.
Yeah.
So
exactly does everything I look for in a movie basically.
Yeah.
Like you make me want more. So yeah, highest compliments.
But just less man ass.
Right. That's the only. Just add a little more tits in there, bro. And then
it's the only reason it's not a 10.
Just balance it out with a little more tits, and we're good.
But yeah, what about you, Ben?
I thought this movie was fucking fantastic. It was a joy to watch. It was a great like cop movie, sort like. It starts off kind of weird in a way with the like Muslim terrorist who like blows up,
jihadist, dude.
Who like I don't know, like it's never brought up again necessarily. It just kind of happens,
right?
I mean, I guess it doesn't really need to be brought up. Yeah. I mean, he's dead. So.
Right. Do you think that this movie could have worked without that scene in there?
Kinda, yeah. I mean,
Not the Muslim blowing up.
You could have literally started with the counterfeit thing, or like, I mean, I guess like him announcing his retirement. And then that's kind of about it. Honestly.
Yeah, kind of.
You don't really need it. It is a cool like little thing like where it shows like they have been like they're really good partners. They got each other's back.
Right.
Because that dude came out of nowhere. He was literally from like the ledge of the building.
Yeah, he was like climbing up the side of the building.
Yeah, just like yeets him off the thing.
Yeah, I mean, it does show a little bit of because the next scene when they're at the bar like talking, and he talks about his retirement and stuff. He says, "Oh, like I've almost gotten killed how many times because of this guy's like crazy antics, Yeah. So it's like it shows a little bit more of like this guy's, a little bit crazy.
They're dynamic,
and stuff, and
where he's super willing to stop the bad guy
because obviously like there's like a huge age gap between them, and
right.
I mean, one is fucking retiring, so it kind of does age him, but. Yeah, I mean, obviously he's like the young hot shot kind of thing, very Murtaugh and
Riggs.
Riggs, there we go. Yeah, this is very Murtaugh and Riggs.
Yeah, the one guy, I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
willing to die for it.
And then I mean, he gives him a freaking like state of the art like fishing pole as like his retirement.
Yeah, like collapsible.
Like you get to like obviously their friendship is just like. You only have a short amount of time to show like their friendship, so they did get the message across, which is the point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but yeah, I thought this movie is just fucking awesome. Has one of the best chase scenes I've ever seen in a movie. Willem Dafoe is like one of his best performances in a movie.
One of my favorite Willem Dafoe's a protagonist, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
saying it.
Protagonist.
Yeah, I was just looking through it through the casual viewer's lens when the first 2 times I was watching it. I was just like, okay, good guy, bad guy, you know. But talking about it throughout this podcast, I really started to think, wow, man. Like I saw, because I obviously saw how like the cop was a little bit more of an asshole, like the whole extortion shit, just going against the books, just doing whatever he has to, you know. So
he definitely goes bad, I think.
Yeah, a little bit on the
does.
badder side, but you're making me see more of the Willem Dafoe's character's good guy.
Yeah. Bro, I'll tell you, like, this is the thing, because, I mean, obviously now having, we just call them, like, anti-heroes at this point, where, like, the main character kind of is just, like, a bad guy or whatever in a way. But we see it, because we see it from their perspective, we obviously see them more as a protagonist. Dude, literally, if we saw this movie more from Willem Dafoe's character, everyone would be like, yeah, he's clearly the protagonist.
Yeah.
like, yeah, he's a criminal, but he's a pretty good guy. Like, he doesn't really do much, you know. All right, like evil stuff anyways, but yeah, man, it kind of almost reminds me, like, Heisenberg, bro.
I was just thinking like Heisenberg, maybe Tony Soprano.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Like, they do like bad shit, obviously, but we're still rooting for them. At the end of the day. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, it literally just flip the amount of screen time that each character gets, and this is definitely Willem Dafoe as the protagonist. He's the hero of this movie. Yeah.
Yeah, A+. A+. I will say the one thing I would actually change is not the man ass, and it's not the Muslim
for you.
It's not the Muslim like guy who dies or whatever. It's probably honestly the music.
The Wang Chung.
Yeah, the Wang Chung.
See, I don't think there was enough Wang Chung.
Yeah.
That's my personal.
I thought they scored it really well, honestly.
I might also just be sick of like 80s new wave at this point.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, you think your mom listens to it all the time.
Yeah,
right?
I have to like it plays and I hear it pretty often in the house.
Yeah, honestly, I've never been a fan of it, but I dug this score. Like this was, I thought it was scored really well with like the chase scenes and stuff. Like the tempo pickups, like as the chase like gets hot and I just thought it like went perfect.
See, oh man, this is what I wish we had like a camera recording us, because when we were watching it, right, and we hear like the electric drums and you know during the chase scenes, like I was kind of doing that thing where I'm like dancing like in place. And I'm like, bro, like this music just makes me move like this. And then when I looked up the music, and I was like, oh, bro, like, yeah, it was that one song from Breakfast Club when they're dancing like on top of the desk and stuff. That's how I was moving, bro. I was just like, oh, like it just totally makes sense. Well, like on instinct, man. That's just how my body started moving. But yeah, man, I don't know. I loved everything about this movie.
And RJ, what say you about To Live and Die?
To Live and Die, I loved it. Like Emilio said, it's probably a movie that if it came out today and I went and saw it in theaters, I'd probably, immediately like pre-order, or like as soon as the pre-order comes out for the special edition movie copy of it, I'd probably buy it.
Criterion, please put this on your freaking list. Yeah. I would absolutely buy this.
I don't think William Friedkin has any.
Which is crazy because French Connection is such a big movie.
Box set.
Or even like Exorcist. Yeah.
I know, that's crazy. But
that's not on Criterion?
Yeah.
None of that? Even Exorcist?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, I believe it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
I think I would have saw Exorcist because that's typically, that's a huge movie to be on there. Like, or it was such a popular movie.
It may very well be on there, but I
haven't seen it.
I've been browsing Criterion so much the past couple months, and so has Emilio, that I'm pretty sure like one of us would recognize.
I think I would have
recognize him.
Yeah. But yeah, Criterion, please put this on your list. My plea right now.
Yeah, do this one before the French Connection. I like this one a little bit more, actually.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that the French Connection isn't on Criterion if it's not on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Just highest compliments I can give it in my personal rating system. All right, guys. Any closing thoughts?
Jane Levy looked amazing in this movie. Willem Dafoe looked amazing in this movie.
I mean, I love Daphne and Fraser, but man, I was such a Roz stan. I think Roz is so hot.
Yeah, dude. I was more so watching Fraser. I was Roz guy.
Yeah.
Watching To Live and Die in LA, it's making me think a little bit different.
See, I like Roz because you know she got that like Midwest kind of thickness to her.
Right, yeah.
And I love that. So yeah, I mean nothing wrong with the
It's that
skinny
sultry
gals.
voice too, man.
Yeah, she's
That was a great voice.
Yeah.
Does she ever do any voice acting
You
at
know what's
all?
crazy? I brought this up not too long ago. She voiced a I think her name was like Volcana or something. She's a DC character. She,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like she started, I think, in like Superman animated adventures or the Batman the animated series. But she's like voiced that character like every time they bring her back around. But yeah, because I heard her voice and I'm like, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? And then when I found out that it was her, I was like, dude. And I showed him the video without telling him who voiced her. And I was like, bro, who is this? He's like, I know it, but I can't place it. And I was like, it's fucking Roz. King of the Hill.
Did four episodes.
It just has additional voices.
Right, yeah.
So that's just like random characters.
I mean, not a whole lot. It looks like
She goes out in Haunted Cleveland. Damn, I gotta watch that now.
It looks like every now and then there's, she might do an episode or two or of some TV, but it doesn't.
Hellboy. That's definitely the
Hellboy,
animated ones. Yeah.
Yeah, it says voice.
Yeah.
right
See,
there.
Justice League.
2 episodes.
Volcana.
2 episodes of Danny Phantom.
Ooh.
Okay.
as
Superman the
Desiree.
animated. Yeah, there you go. Superman.
Oh, is Desiree? I think that's either the genie girl or that's No, it wouldn't be the Rockstar because that's I think her name was like
With a name like Desiree, I would assume it's.
yeah, it is a
the
genie girl.
Genie
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I'll love
Yeah.
it. Absolutely love it.
And then last question of the pod: movie or film?
Film.
See, I would consider this a movie.
It is kind of movie-ish.
It is
bro.
movie-ish because like I feel like
It is kind of movie.
well, you said it
It's-
came out in November, right?
November, yeah.
Because I would have easily thought that this was like a summer blockbuster.
Yeah,
for
no,
sure.
that's what this has. To me, this has the appeal of like a summer blockbuster
Yeah.
movie. Like,
No, yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, it's definitely more movie.
like
but,
Jaws is being a movie over a film, sort of.
Right,
Thing,
yeah.
Yeah. It's just.
Yeah, see, yeah, I guess it is one of those things where like, yeah, this movie really gives like summer blockbuster vibes because just like of the action and the
yeah,
music and everything.
it's something I'm looking less of as like a piece of art and
Yeah.
more of like for what it is. It's a movie.
See, but I think like if because I feel like a lot of people don't view action movies. I just said like okay, like the action genre like as like film potential. It's usually just a movie.
Yeah, because
But,
it's an action movie. It's not an action film.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. But like change Wang Chung music to like a more like serious tone. This could have easily been a film, honestly. I think like there's things that make it more movie-ish, and like obviously the over the top action like chase scene.
Right.
But like French Connection, is that a film or a movie?
That's a film. It's so dialogue like.
It's very dialogue heavy. It's you'd have to watch that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because outside of the
chase
subway
scene?
chase scene and stuff, it's really not actiony at all. It's
Okay.
very a lot of stakeout type of thing, like dialogue heavy, tailing people like kind of secretively.
Okay. Yeah. See, I think it's just like I don't think a lot of people can view like something like with this kind of action like as like being film potential, but I think
Right.
this is like pretty close as possible. If not,
Yeah, I
barely
could see
makes it.
that. Yeah, if you change, take away a little bit of the actionness of the like chasing and stuff.
Yeah. Change the
and
music to like a more
change-
serious tone.
Yeah, I could definitely see this being considered more like
Yeah,
a film.
I think it's
but-
like right there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'd say it's a movie too. Actually, I was about to say film, but RJ kind of convinced me. Movie.
Okay. Closing thoughts. I know that's like the third
Yeah.
time I said that.
Yeah, man. I just keep thinking about
That's it.
All right.
That's the
Yeah.
pod.
That is the pod.
We spent a lot of time talking about Roz.
I could talk about Roz all day.
Talked a lot about Willem Dafoe, honestly.
Yeah,
This has
but
become the
that's-
Willem Dafoe podcast. Right now.
That's okay. We're probably gonna do that on the next Willem Dafoe movie we watch too. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot to
oh,
say.
wait. To close it out, doesn't I don't know if you guys know, like, doesn't Willem Dafoe sound like a rabbit? Oh, wait, what is it? A frog talking to a bird, like a cockatoo. It's like Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe. Have you guys ever heard that before?
No.
It's from fucking How I Met Your Mother. like they were talking about like actors or whatever.
No.
He's like they're at some high society party, and he's like, oh, Willem Dafoe, and it's like sounds like a frog talking to a bird. He's like Willem Dafoe, and they just kind of stare at him because they're like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Like how like what we just did with you.
Exactly.
When you did it.
But then we see
That is the
like,
reaction.
But then we see like one of the high society guys literally at the end of the episode, he like does it to himself, like when he's by himself in the elevator, he's like Willem Dafoe. He's like he like laughs about it. So yeah. So but every time I
pretty
hear
good.
the name Willem Dafoe, I think about that now because of fucking How I Met Your Mother.
I think Foe, like the villain, kind of.
Oh, like again. Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah.
So he was Dafoe in this movie.
Yeah.
But he wasn't Dafoe.
Yeah, he was the hero.
the hero. He should be Willem the Hero.
Yeah.
And eventually we're gonna make a list of the top Willem Dafoe movies as we keep these.
This
going.
may this may pivot into a Willem Dafoe podcast.
Yeah. We have to.
It seems like the barrel's pretty deep on it.
Bro, like you know how like there's Shark Week, Willem Dafoe Week,
Yeah.
bro, where we just watch Willem Dafoe movies. And
Oh, that brings me. Oh, I can't remember what podcast it was. I used to listen to a podcast, but they did an episode around Thanksgiving, and it was Hanksgiving. It was Hanksgiving. So they just did a podcast
Tom
all about
Hanks stuff?
Tom Hanks.
Tom
Yeah.
Hanks.
oh hell yeah,
So
okay.
it makes me always think, yeah. So we could do something like that. We need to come
This
up
is
with a
Willem.
clever-
Yeah, dude.
This is Willem Dafoe.
Nicolas Cage,
week on
Willem
Three Hacks in
Dafoe.
a movie.
There's a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We already did Waldo Hart, so that's two of them. So
yeah, shit, that's true. But okay, all right, guys.
yeah, absolutely watch this movie. It's fucking awesome, and yeah,
Awesome in every
See
way.
it.
Yeah.
Just awesome in every way. But all right, guys, thanks for joining us on another episode of Three Hacks in a Movie. I've been Emilio.
I'm Bentley.
And I'm RJ.
All right, have a good night, y'all.
And one day we'll figure out how to end this properly.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
start it. And just kind of like, in general, structure this whole thing. But-
Yeah.